Not one, yes, two, coming again at you with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe and hit post notifications so you know every time I drop a video. If you're returning, welcome back to the channel. Please comment down below, share, and like. Let's talk about it. This is very controversial, and I really want to talk about this, and nobody is saying this. Women who say they don't need a man. I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. Fellas, there is nothing wrong with a woman saying she doesn't need a man. A woman should never need you. She should always want you. When a woman always wants you instead of needing you, she will always have an attraction to you. She will always be looking forward to whatever events you guys have going on, whether you take her out to dinner, to the movies, whatever type of activities you're doing. Even when you're about to make love, if she wants to do it, it's just a better feeling. Your relationship will last a whole lot longer. Just think about when you want something and when you need something. You know how many people I know who don't like eating, but they know they need to eat to sustain life, to keep going? You know how many people I know who don't like to shower, but they know they need to shower because if they don't, they'll stink? Those are just two examples. There's plenty of examples. People who need to take medication but don't want to take it, but they need it because if they don't take it, their body won't function properly. You ever had a woman or a man tell you they want to see you? You ever hear the desperation in their voice or the excitement in their voice when they say, I want to see you? Especially when it comes for a woman. Instead of, I need to see you. When somebody says, I need to see you, it always sounds very, how can I say? Sometimes when it's coming from a woman, it could sound masculine, or it could just sound very aggressive. But when when a woman wants to see you, it's always like, hey, I want to see you. I really want to see you. You know, it's kind of soft. She's giving her the more feminine side. Even if she's a masculine woman, she becomes very soft when she's saying, I want to see you instead of needing to see you. Okay? When a woman needs you to pay her bills, when she needs you to provide and do all these things, she may have a want for a different man. She may want a different man physically, sexually, but she needs you to maintain her lifestyle. You see the difference in that? Be the man that she wants. Don't be the man that she needs. I don't know how many times and how many different ways I have to say it to you fellas to let you know being a provider, you will always finish last. It's kind of like the nice guys finish last thing. Providers always finish last. We're living in the year of 2024. This ain't the 80s, this ain't the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s when men were sole providers and their women stayed home, were 100% faithful, managed all the bills because the husband couldn't really manage the bills. He would just bring home the money and she would disperse it how it needed to be dispersed throughout the household. We're not living in those times anymore. We are living in times where women get bored very easy. How many women you know cheat because they were bored? It happens all the time. Women get bored with that boring guy who works, pays all the bills, come home, wants his food, kicks his feet up, farts a couple times, showers, goes to sleep, and do it all over again. That's the boring guy, but he's the sole provider. The guy the woman wants, he's going 50-50. He's keeping his body in shape. As far as affection, he's not giving her too much, but he's giving her just enough to want more and come back for more. He's doing his thing in the bedroom. He doesn't take any disrespect. This is the guy that the woman wants. That every time he takes his shirt off, his woman's like, ooh, so sexy, just grabbing all over him, touching all over him, loving all over him. The guy that the woman wants. He will never finish last. He will always be chased. Even if you're in a relationship, your woman will continue to chase you. She will continue to chase you for affection. You have to decide. Do you want to be wanted or do you want to be needed? And you have to know the difference. How long will your relationship last if you're needed as opposed to being wanted? I mean, just think as a guy. If you're a guy watching this, just think about when you want a woman instead of a woman you need. Just think about how it is to chase. Think about how it is when You know, she got a fine body, she's super attractive, and you just want her. Just imagine the burn in your soul, the desire. So you may sweat, you may get those bubbles in your stomach, you may get that nervousness. That's how you feel about a woman you want. But a woman you need, it's completely different. Sometimes it's like, oh man, I don't feel like doing this, but right now I really need this chick. I don't really want to do it, but I need her, so I got to keep her happy. Why be in that situation? Instead of being in a situation where it's like, man, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home and see my lady. I want her so bad. I want to touch her. I want to kiss her. I want to love her so bad. Come on, fellas. You got to step your game up. You got to be an example for this younger generation because they're watching. They're watching you. And when they get on their feet, you know, they're successful, financially stable, and they meet a woman, you know, that they plan on taking serious and starting a family with, they're going to see you. They're going to think, oh, I got to take care of her. I got to provide. If I don't do this, she's not going to want to be with me. She's going to leave me for somebody else. When that is not true. I'll say it again if you didn't hear it in a video I said a while back. A woman who is willing to go 50-50 with you loves you more than a woman that'll let you provide for 100% because she can find that guy. A woman going half with you, she could easily find a guy to take care of her. But the fact that she's willing to be with you, love you, respect you, and do all the things that you expect her to do, and still go half with you means she really, really likes you. Women will put up with abuse. Women will put up being cheated on, getting talked down to, if a man provides. Some women will even be with a down low man. A man who they know is popping dudes in the butt or getting popped in the butt by dudes or has zesty ways. They'll still be with him as long as he's providing, as long as he's taking care of them. And some of them will even still let him sleep with them, knowing that he possibly is sleeping with men. That's how sick it is when a woman needs a man, when she needs that provision. That's how sick it is, the things they'll put up with. But when a woman wants a man, she's not going to be putting up with that BS. Listen, I want you, but I don't need you. So you can keep it pushing. I want you here. I want you to stay. I don't need you, but I want you. You hear how that sounds? I don't need you, but I want you. Why would you not want to be with a woman like that? Why would you not want to be with a woman that can handle her own? That is good with her finances, has good credit, has her stuff together, education, head on point. But she really, really, really wants you. She don't need you. You see she could do it on her own. Remember Neo's song, Miss Independent? Come on, man. Don't take that song out of context. This is what Neo was talking about. Neo was talking about being with a woman that had her stuff together. Just like he did. A woman who, they go out to dinner, she says, no, I got it. He usually pays, but this time she says, I got it. Grocery store, he's going to pay. No, I got it, babe. You do a lot. That's what 50-50 is. It's not always directly down the middle. Do what works for you. But when a woman wants you, she's willing to do these things. You understand that? When a woman wants you and you're in a relationship, sometimes she's going to offer to pay. When a woman needs you, she's not going to offer to pay a damn dime because she can't do it without you. I got stuff to do, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to end this video. But I just want to say that, man. This whole don't need a man, don't need a man, don't need a man, putting women down for saying that. Why don't you really actually sit and think about what a woman is trying to say? And stop taking stuff out of context. And really break stuff down. Start analyzing things. Instead of following behind what every other red pill content creator says. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love.